Shout out to the legend in the building.
Hey,
it's a legend in the building.
You won't believe it, man. Listen,
let's get him to come in. Come on up. Let him come up right quick.
This is how you know we outside.
Yeah, so we're gonna get an impromptu interview right quick. Yeah, he can get his bum rush. Come on.
Come on, legend. Look, we ain't gonna tell you no.
Give me the headphones so he can pipe in.
Go on, bum rush them boys one time, man.
How you doing, bro?
How you doing, legend? Good to meet you.
No doubt.
We got blessed.
Gotta love that.
What's up?
This is real hip hop. You just bum rushed the show.
I'm on my way out the door right now. Y'all just like, so what's up? Tell me what's going on.
This is the We Outside radio show. DJ Smooth, DJ Filthy Rich, DJ Big X.
No doubt.
It's my pleasure.
Big up.
And it's an honor.
Yeah,
no
man.
doubt.
It's no way we could let you the God is in the
Flash,
building,
up?
man. Just let you leave.
Come on, man.
Oh, man, and we got Grandmaster Flash in the building.
Legendary
so we gotta
Grandmaster
get
Flash.
you know.
Come on, Flash, get up here. What's up? Live podcast.
So what you doing, King? Is you in the studio?
Flash.
We trying to get it off right now. Me and Flash getting ready to do an album. Actually, Flash has this great idea. He wants to talk to the festivals and the people he play for. And he putting together MCs. We just had a meeting in the other room, studio room. Dope, producers, everybody, with legendary status under their belt. We in there trying to cook up something that is going to really shock the world when it comes out. Hip hop is coming up on its 50th anniversary.
Yes,
73 to 2023. So we're all preparing, trying to get something together. And Flash just came through with a phenomenal project, and we're jumping on it.
Has to be, man. So you, Flash, look, I see the lineup in the building. Can I say some names? I seen the legend DJ Toomp back here. I seen
doubt.
Corey Moe in the building.
No doubt.
Whatever y'all cooking
Diamond
up.
D over here. What's up?
And I got my homie Diamond is in the room. So,
yes, sir.
But what we was talking about is, and it's a great way to segue into that, is we was talking about how should a artist approach a DJ.
You said how should a artist approach a DJ, not a rapper, not an MC?
well, these days they all blending.
They
so.
are.
well, is he?
well, let's say a rapper.
Okay.
A MC.
Broaden the question out. When you say approach,
when they want to get their their record.
When you want to get your record service, or you want to go in the club and you're going to get your record played, how do you think a rapper or MC should approach a DJ to get his record played in the club?
In this day and age.
In this day, and I'm glad you said that. For me, the times have changed too much to really answer that question the way I would answer it. Back in the days, you would just simply hand the DJ your record, and if he played it, and got a reaction out of the crowd, he would play your record again. But these days, I noticed that same technique has to do with your live performance. That even before you hand the DJ your record, if you already got the crowd up and popping, then the DJ's kind of compelled to play the record at that point. Right. If the DJ can see with empirical data, you threw your record on, you performed it, it rocked the crowd, everyone liked it. That's the best way I would think to get your music to a DJ, because you've proven yourself already. Right. It's not like when we were coming up, you didn't have to even really prove yourself. You proved yourself along the way.
Right.
As you went along, you proved yourself and you gained status. Today, there's 1 million MCs, 3,000, a million DJs,
yes.
and it's a whole. When we were coming up, it was 10 MCs, and we all knew each other. There was 15 DJs, and you knew everybody. Now you don't know anybody, and no one knows each other.
Right.
So now the techniques are different, and so I say first be impressive. Don't even ask for DJs to play your stuff until you're impressive.
Right.
When you become impressive, whether that's live audience or you sell a couple of songs or your streaming's up or whatever it is, when you become impressive, then you start asking. I take it back to Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington talks like this. They say he's criticized, they say holding up the civil rights process, because he was telling black folk that you should have skills first. You should learn how to plant corn and cook and clean and make your own clothes and start your own business before you ask for a right to vote.
Correct.
But he got dissed. He said, no, we need equal rights right now. And there was a stronger argument coming on the other side, W.E.B. Du Bois and what they were going through coming on that side. I say that because I mirror the Booker T argument, which is you don't have to ask for anything if you're impressive. If you're already impressive, then people are coming and giving you what it is you need. So seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all things will be added unto you, gentlemen.
Matthew 6:33.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
In the book.
So that leads me to my next question. Now that you say hip hop is turning 50,
Yeah.
we've been through a lot over 50 years, and you was kind of at the forefront of the self-destruction movement. Now that we're moving in an era now, you're seeing so much gun violence, and it's kind of like it's even worse than when we did self-destruction. How do you feel with hip hop being 50 and we're moving in an era where it's actually dangerous to be an MC?
Well, I tell you the truth. It was always dangerous to be an MC. It was always dangerous to stand up and speak either on behalf of your community or just speak the truth in general. Remember, Martin Luther King was an MC. Malcolm X was an MC.
Some of the greatest verses of all time.
Muhammad Ali, MC.
Right.
Frederick Douglass, MC. All of these were great orators, and it's always been dangerous for us to speak just in general. An intelligent black man in America is dangerous, no matter what your profession is in that sense. But I just, I'm actually forgetting the question because you make me think about Frederick Douglass and his MC.
Well, I was asking you about the violence that we're seeing right now.
That's what it is.
As hip hop goes into 50.
One thing to look at is that when we did the Stop the Violence movement in 1989, most people thought that the movement was about, everybody, and we're trying to get everyone to stop the violence. That's impossible. But what we kept explaining to people was that this is a message. The message is you're headed for self-destruction. Here's about 9 different ways you can do this to yourself. Try to heed the message. Now, those that heeded the message saved their lives.
Correct.
Those that didn't heed the message, hopefully their lives were saved in a different way. Most did not make it. Those that had the attitude like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm a gangster. I'm a this or that. Well, over the next 10 years, you see what happened to them. Right. Now I'm turning. I'm in my 50s, mid 50s now. Everywhere I go, I see congressmen. My fans have turned into doctors, lawyers. They run the country now. They're police officers,
right.
They're teachers, they are, and I looked at that, you didn't see it then, but you could see it now. And most of the people who heard the message succeeded in life.
Right.
Those that didn't heed the message, I can't say what happened to them. And so revolution only works for those that participate in it.
Right.
So if you're not participating in a certain revolution, you don't get the fruits of it.
Correct.
So self-destruction came out, Stop the Violence came out, All in the Same Gang came out, Human Education Against Lies. We kept the movement going, but only those that heard the message, they received it, they corrected or advanced their life because of it, and then we all moved on. Now you look at everybody else, and I say this respectfully because these are my brothers too, by the way, okay? They're not here with us. I mean, start with Scott LaRock, okay? He was shot, killed in the Bronx, okay? We was out there. We gangsters. We out there, okay?
Right.
Yeah, well, look what happens to your friend, I could run down the list with Biggie, with Pun, with Eazy-E, the list just goes on. But take a look. It's a hard lesson to learn, but take a look at the lesson.
Right.
Those that heard the message are running the country right now and doing very well for themselves.
Correct.
Those that didn't heed the message or was victims of what the message was saying, here's where we at. And so young people got to really look at that. We're only talking wisdom. We've lived long enough to see something now.
Correct.
So we could turn back around and say, look, that's what it is. Now today, the violence is up. The police are bugging. The courts are crazy. The situation is still the same way it was. But I tell you the sad part and the good part. Dr. King in the I Have a Dream speech, 1963, okay? He had to say 3 times in that speech, he had to address police misconduct 3 times in the I Have a Dream speech. So this is 1963, okay? We're coming up on 60 years of police brutality, court corruption.
And it's not slowing down.
No.
In fact, it's speeding up.
Yes.
In fact, it's speeding up. And so this is the point. But here's the other piece to it. If you are walking the path that our ancestors laid for us, they told us what to do. Malcolm told us, Kwame Ture told us, Dr. King told us, Medgar Evers showed us, Marcus Garvey led us. If you're not paying attention to what these leaders laid down, then you do fall victim to what this system got for you. Because it's one or the other. You're either right or wrong. So you walk in the right, you can never be wrong. Correct. You can never be wrong. And our ancestors showed us what was right. So walk in the right. You'll be protected. This system can't even touch you, really.
Yeah.
But you walk in the wrong, you disrespecting your ancestors, don't want to hear what your mother's saying, your father you got no respect for, your sister you don't you don't, your community you ain't got no. Well, now we know where you going.
Right.
We know where you going. Now, if you manage to get past all that, lucky for you, thank God you got past it. But statistics show that if you're not living right, you're living wrong.
Without a doubt.
Gentlemen, I can't sit here with you.
No, we love it.
I'm out of here.
We love it.
I'm out of here.
You know we can keep you all day, brother. We appreciate you stopping by too.
For everything that you've done.
You know,
Yeah.
I appreciate the invite.
Oh man,
Always.
it's a blessing. And
You
an
guys
honor
are
for real.
doing your thing.
Hey man, we gotta carry the torch, man. You showed us how to do
This is what it is.
Hip hop is still alive, man. Happy birthday, hip hop. KRS-ONE is in the building.
Happy birthday. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
We outside.